Steelers running back James Conner, who's brought to us by Polaris Slingshot in their Summer of Fun program. And James, let's start with this. After all the drama and all the water under the bridge and everything that was said and written, it's your show. You're the guy. How does that feel heading into the next season?
I feel like I got to earn it still. A lot of hard work has to be put in, until I really earn that and be set in stone. And we have a talented group, running backs as well. So, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to a big year. Looking forward to, putting a lot of work in it and really earning that.
Well, let's talk about earning it, because last year, 973 yards, 12 touchdowns. You were off to a tremendous start. James, what clicked? What made that possible?
I believe it was just my teammates, and first off, them believing me with the uncertainty and stuff. And, before the season even started, when they were getting interviews and stuff, a lot of them were just like, man, he's a talented guy, and they put a lot of faith and trust into me. And that helped me going. And, our O-line group, my fullbacks, tight ends, and playing with special pieces, they really made my job easy.
I understand that as a professional athlete, you do your best to tune it out, and probably to a large extent do, but I mean, you had to hear everything that was said about Le'Veon Bell. You were a part of the mix through no fault of your own. How did that affect you week to week in terms of staying focused?
The NFL is enough, getting prepared week to week, with what you do with your body and the game plans and everything. So, it was just easy. I had laser-like focus each week of the season, and so it was really easy for me to tune out the noise. I had no control over it. If he was going to come back, he would have got his spot, and he'd have been a starter, and life would have went on. So it really wasn't. I was just focused on me, and just focused on the task at hand and playing for my teammates.
Let's talk about the here and now then. There's been some notable departures. We know who they are, some big names, and there's been some shifts in this locker room. How will this team, this 2019 team, operate differently than the one last season?
It's funny because each year is a new team. With guys getting drafted and guys being traded and gone and stuff. So every year is different. So you just got to look forward to the challenge ahead. We're a talented team this year. I know a lot of people are counting us out. So we look forward to getting the ball rolling and training camp and just getting prepared for this upcoming season. It'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun.
Well, and to that end, you spent some time with your quarterback. I know Ben Roethlisberger has had some off-season programs, some workouts, and also a little relaxation down in Georgia. Why is that important?
I think it's just important just to build camaraderie. Life in general, even more than just football, life in general is about relationships. And so, just getting to know who you go to war with, every Sunday and stuff. So, and we got a lot of good work in too, just getting a feel for his new receivers. We got Moncrief and James Washington and Switzer. It's like, new pieces that are, you just got to build with and get to know them as people too. So it's been fun. We're still putting in work and still keeping in touch. Got our group chats going and everything. So it's a lot of fun.
What will the message be when you reconvene in late July for training camp?
Man, just play for one another. Worry about us, this group, worried about getting a Super Bowl. And it's not cliche to say because that's what every team, all 32 teams are in it for, is getting a Super Bowl. So the individual stats and everything will come, but you just got to play for the guy to your right and left and go to war for him. And, talking to the old Steelers, those championship teams in the past, they really play for one another. And so everything else will take care of itself.
James, was there a point in time when you were talking to that old Steelers group, those been there, done that guys, where they said, hey, we don't like to hear about all of this coming out of that locker room. This is not how we did it. Did you get that message from those guys who matter?
Well, they understand. They knew that it was, it was a lot of the media. Like, when AB was gone, the media kept talking about it, but it's just like, it's over. Like, we can't do nothing about it. And so we all moved on. But they realized that. I got to talk to, Jerome and Willie and those guys. That was like, man, just play your game. Don't listen to the outside noise. When you get into that locker room, the training camp, being around each other, just having a feel, get to know each other. It's all about relationships. And so it's been easy to really block everything out.
All right, one thing we don't want to block out is your notable hairstyles. There's been quite a few. Take me through the mullet, if you will.
It's just something new. I don't know, just keeping it different every week, trying to at least. I got something up my sleeve for this upcoming season, so we'll see what happens. The mullet I like the way it looks when it's coming out the back. I like it short in the front, so, you know, had the lines with the little fade, had it long in the front, it's pretty long now. So, you know, we'll see a couple different things I can do with it. Got some parts on the way, so just stay tuned.
All right, you can't just say you got a couple things up your sleeve and not give us a little sneak preview. Come on. What can we expect?
I don't want to. You can expect another mullet, just in a couple different ways, you know. So, yeah, mullet is coming back.
The mullet's coming back. What's it look like right now back there?
Oh, it's still in the growth. You know, I still got the rest of summer and mini camp and training camp preseason for it to grow.
So too soon.
Yeah, it's too soon right now. I need a haircut right now, but it's all right. I'm in training mode, so I don't got time for a haircut.
Fair enough, James. One last question. If you had one message to Steelers fans out there who were a little jet-lagged, for lack of a better word, after last season, what do you tell them right now in these last few weeks before the season starts up for real?
I would just tell them to have faith in us and believe in us and just stick with us. It's never going to be perfect. You know, we're going to have ups and downs. You can't escape that. So I would tell them you can't escape the adversity, but just stick with us through the whole process. I also would tell them to go to PolarisSlingshot.com and get a trip to Hawaii. You know, go to the dealership, take a test drive. That's what I would tell them too. You can see the ride in the back too.
Well played, my friend. Well played. We appreciate you joining us.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
Hi everyone, thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, more analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+. We'll see you there.